That's right. The USL has joined the NHL, the NBA, other professional sports leagues, putting their seasons on hold because of the coronavirus. Same, of course, for large events and gatherings. Well, now a local expert on the spread of infectious diseases is weighing in on why he thinks it's probably a good idea. Until further notice, we will not be hearing the roar of the crowd. Instead, large gatherings will give way to social distancing.
What we are basically trying to do at this point is deploy whatever measures we can to try and limit transmission. And that means basically reducing the density of person-to-person interactions as much as we practically can.
Dr. Neil Haycox with UNLV School of Medicine is an expert on the spread of infectious disease and says this level of response is necessary because there's still so much we don't know about coronavirus.
The history of this particular outbreak is being written in real time, and we aren't going to know for a while just how easily it transmits from one person to the next.
Or if it'll eventually become as serious as the swine flu outbreak in 2009 and 2010 that infected nearly 61 million Americans and caused 12,000 deaths. There were no mass cancellations back then. Haycox believes it's because swine flu was perceived as just a flu, but this is different.
Not that long ago, very few people actually even knew the word coronavirus, and so it sounds much more nefarious than the swine flu did, I think. That, and again, we don't really know the mortality rate with any clarity right now.
Also unclear when the coronavirus will go away, but we might only have to wait for warmer weather.
When the weather is nice and people are outside, it decreases the amount of really close personal interactions that people have. And that generally appears to be enough, or at least a factor in reducing the transmission of influenza and cold viruses.
Dr. Haycox says no one really knows if all of these mass cancellations will really affect the ultimate number of people infected by coronavirus, but he says what it will do either way is slow the spread of the virus and keep our healthcare infrastructure from being overwhelmed, which is something that we're seeing right now in Italy. Reporting live from Cashman Field, Steve Wolford, News 3. Back to you.